It's good to be back to make another video. I've been out of town for the last few days at our church's men's retreat, which was a blessing, and I'm going to share a little bit of what I learned about that this weekend with you. So I hope that it blesses you as much as it did me. Um, Listen to what Joshua chapter 9 and verses 3 through 6 say. But when the people of Gibeon heard what Joshua had done to Jericho and Ai, they resorted to deception to save themselves. They sent ambassadors to Joshua, loading their donkeys with weathered saddlebags and old patched wineskins. They put on worn out patched sandals and ragged clothes, and the bread that they took with them was dry and moldy. When they arrived at the camp of Israel at Gilgal, they told Joshua and the men of Israel, "We have come from the distant land to ask you to make a peace treaty with us." You see, leading up to Joshua chapter 9, Joshua had and the Israelites had just taken over Jericho. They had just taken over Ai, and they're kind of still on their conquest of the land there. And these people here from Gibeon, they decided they will deceive Joshua and the Israelites to sign this peace treaty with them. And so when they get there, Joshua says, "How do we know you're from a far off land?" And they say, "Well, when we left with the wineskins, they were brand new, and now they're weathered and patched up. And this bread was new and fresh when we left, and now it's moldy and dry." And Joshua doesn't consult the Lord. He just accepts what's on the outside and doesn't ask anything about the inside. And therefore is deceived, and he can no longer take that land because of that. And that's kind of what I learned this week at the men's retreat. It was a good retreat. It was an awesome retreat. God really moved in some of the men there. And it was fun to see, not fun to see, but just real to see that we're all, a lot of times we put up some facade on the outside. We put up a wall on the outside so that people can't see the hurt and pain that we have on the inside. And I just thought, man, what a blessing it would be. What a blessing it was to see some of these men share what was on the inside. And in turn, some other people got a blessing from that because they were able to help them and talk with them. And what just a blessing that was. And it would be awesome if people would continue to share what's going on in their lives, what's going on the inside, so that other people can see and help them, so that other people can say, "Man, that's what I'm going through. That's what I need help with." And so I thought this morning that I might share kind of this thing that I've shared before, and but it continues to just kind of eat at me, and I continue to wonder what God must have felt like when this happened. And I know that God's forgiven me, and I've been able to move on. And I'm hoping that maybe by me sharing this, maybe someone else will be able to share theirs, and in turn let the hurt and pain start being able to be healed. Because I really saw that happen this week at the men's retreat. As one man would share what was going on with their lives, then others would open up and share. And I saw Proverbs chapter 27 and verse 17. "As iron sharpens iron, so one man sharpens another." I saw that play out day after day at our men's retreat. So again, I hope today, maybe by me sharing this hurt that I have been dealing with for years, maybe that will help you share your pain and hurt, so someone might be able to help you and talk with you, or that you might be able to help and talk to someone else.